calories needed to maintain a good and healthy diet. Healthy weight depends on many factors. Leslie McNally, a dietitian with CHI St. Vincent Diabetes and Endocrinology Clinic, joins us today to talk about the appropriate number of calories that humans, you and I, need. Leslie, good morning to you. Thanks so much for coming in.
No problem.
I guess low-cal is something that gets thrown around a lot. You see it everywhere on labels, low-cal, low-cal, low-cal. Nothing says the right amount of cal.
Right.
No one knows really, unless it's based on weight, you talk to your doctor, how much they should have, because isn't it kind of individual? What factors go into it?
It's very individualized. It depends on how old you are, how tall you are, your current weight, your gender, how active you are, if you're pregnant or lactating. All of those factors come into play.
Okay.
And so someone, for example, that a male that is taller and more physically active than a male that's shorter and not as physically active, that male that's taller and more physically active is going to need many more calories than the other male.
Looking at how individualized it is, I think it gets thrown out sometimes. Well, men typically need about this many calories and women need typically about that many. The gender factor. But like you said, not every guy's the same, not every girl's the same.
True.
So how do we go about figuring out how many calories we need? How would I go about it today if I wanted to find out how many calories do I need to maintain a healthy diet?
Well, there's many tools that you can use via internet to kind of figure that out. There's lots of different ways to calculate it, but my favorite tool is called MyFitnessPal. It is myfitnesspal.com is the website, but there's an app for it that you can download and everything is free.
Okay.
But you set up your username and password and then it asks you personal questions. How old are you? How tall are you? You answer them, and depending on if you're wanting to maintain weight, lose weight, or gain weight, it will give you the amount of calories that you need. And then as you are eating things through the day, you put it in and it will tell you what you've consumed and it keeps up with it for you. It's much easier than food logging.
Oh, really? That's good, because that could be one of those instances. Time consuming, and you can be forgetful. Oh, what did I have? I seriously don't remember what I had for lunch yesterday. That's not a joke. Let's talk about types of food eaten, though.
Okay, so it's very important.
Yes. Very
important that we choose nutrient-dense foods. We want the calories that we consume to come from mainly fruits and vegetables, whole grains, beans, good fats, lean meat. This plate over here is a very...
Jason Knapp of Greenleaf Grill, by the way, in the kitchen, who's smiling right now with this glowing endorsement from CHI St. Vincent and Leslie.
It's a very healthy plate. There's some salmon, looks like, what is that, Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, Brussels sprouts.
Okay, beets. Ooh, okay, so very colorful. So those colorful foods are the most nutrient-dense foods. They give us lots of vitamins and minerals that allow our metabolism to function more optimally, as well as our immune system. So, and we'll feel fuller longer. I mean, those foods have more fiber, so you won't necessarily be hungry right after you eat your dinner.
Okay, so after we eat, burning calories. I've heard we can burn calories chewing gum.
Well, you burn calories just sitting here.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you have to breathe. Your blood has to circulate. Your brain has to work.
Yeah, what are the different ways that we burn calories other than exercise, obviously?
Well, at rest, we burn calories just based on our blood circulating. To breathe, we burn calories. When we're thinking, our brain requires about 20% of the calories that we consume so we can think. Our skeletal system, that support system, we need calories for that as well. But it is very important to be physically active so that we can burn more and our body will work more optimally. And if you want to eat more, you want to exercise. That's a way that you can eat more.
There you go.
Very important.
It's a give and take kind of thing. Okay, well, if you need any questions about, of course, your diet, your weight, how many calories you're taking in, Leslie McNally, of course, at CHI St. Vincent, a dietitian there, the Diabetes and Endocrinology Clinic. You can catch them with the information on your screen by calling that number to set up an appointment. Leslie, always great to see you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me. No problem.
Coming up next, we are going to share ways